Welcome back to more Castlevania Rondo of Blood. Love saying that. That just rolls off your tongue, doesn't it, Alex? And I'm actually really happy about this particular level because it actually remixes another of my favorite tracks from Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse. This is actually one of the things I really hope in the Netflix series, Alex, is this track gets redone.
Yeah.
Because that's the game that it's trying to emulate.
Can Mildred once not die?
So it's literally, I believe it's literally called Trevor's theme. So at that point, yeah, we get a remix of this, and this is a remix that doesn't happen that often in the Castlevania games. I mean, Bloody Tears, Vampire Killer, they get done a lot. But this one isn't because, unfortunately, even though Castlevania 3 is an awesome game, doesn't really get that much recognition. Unfortunately, a lot of NES owners were too burned by Simon's Quest to actually try out Dracula's Curse. And to me, sucks to be them. Oh yeah, by the way, that flea man, he was pressing a button. So you could have technically gone up that way, but I decide not to. Hey look, we've seen these in previous Castlevania games. Yes, we have. Damn it! Richter!
There you go.
Something tells me you're gonna be just as difficult to control in Smash Bros. Gonna totally main Richter. Well, I'm maining Zero Suit Samus because she's offensive, but you know.
Oh, you didn't get any of the money or whatever that was?
No. Mainly because it fades away too fast for me to get it all, and some of it was behind the door, so it wouldn't have counted. Or it wouldn't have counted.
Can you not kill those red skeletons?
Nope. Red skeletons in the Castlevania mythos can never be killed. All you can do, they're basically like the, are they? Yeah, they're actually called dry bones in Mario. You can't kill them. Well, technically now you can. They've since said that if you use the ice flower on them, that they'll die. Because you could turn them into an ice block and just push them out of down a pit. There we go. Now we have to do the long elevator ride, Alex. But hey, at least the elevator music is pretty damn good. Ah, damn it! Damn you, Skull Snake! I know I'm hitting this rock. You guys will see why in a minute. One up!
Yeah.
Extra life! We want those. Especially with some of the bosses that are coming later. Oh, hi there! I'm just doing my job! Yeah, you can't kill that guy. His job is just to take these big old wrecking balls and send them on their way. I've actually tried to whip that guy. Can't do anything with him. So that's going to be a first. The first time ever in a Castlevania game you can't kill something. And here comes one of my favorites. And by that I mean I'm being sarcastic. The Knights. People will remember these guys all the way back from Castlevania 1 and the Gauntlet to Death. Except now they have new mechanics. Because now they charge you. Ow. Why does this have to be so hard, Alex? And by the way, we want the cross. So here we go. The cross-orang is engaged. No, we don't want that stinking... We don't want that knife. Why do you think we want a knife? This is, by the way, a knife. And now we have a standoff with a knight. A knight with a knife.
A knight with a knife.
This a knife. There we are. And up the stairs we go. To yet another knight. And this one sucks! Because again, that damn backflip. I can run Maria better than I can run Richter. Mainly because I know how Maria's mechanics work. There we go. And now we have to do this whole sequence all over again. So yay, more duels with knights. Except now I'm not even taking your nonsense. There we go. So I actually did get an interesting question. A lot of people were wondering why the heck we haven't gotten any whip upgrades. That was actually another change to the formula in Rondo of Blood. They decided to not do those anymore. I'm not sure why, but they just decided not to do them anymore. I guess Iga didn't like them. Because, like, you got to consider that after this game came Symphony of the Night. And so at that point, from there on, the Metroidvania formula was kind of what Iga followed.
Yeah.
So we never really went back to whip upgrades. I don't even think the 3D games had them. Maybe Castlevania 64, but as we pointed out on this channel, I will spare you that one. Ow! I walked into that one. That was my fault. Alright, let's just go ahead and take care of this wall of dragon heads. Ow! Why does this level hate me, Alex?
I don't know, Drak.
It is the literal torture chamber. There we go. Might as well take that. Whee! It's platforming! And this is actually, thankfully the level's over, but now it's boss time. And this is where it gets difficult. Alright, so boss prep time. We are not going to use the cross this go around. We instead want the holy water. Mainly, the holy water just has a really great cash out, as you kind of saw. Like, it gives that holy rain, which is just going to shower the whole area in hits. So you kind of want that overall, unless you're dealing with the cross. The cross is also kind of that. Except there's a little bit more touch of random to the cross. So here is our boss.
A sword. Oh, no, it's a javelin. No!
It's a lance, actually.
It's a lance.
And I don't remember what this guy's actual name is, but this is the joke that I like to make with him. He is the ghostly knight that Bakura summons in any of his duels. Or the headless knight, because, well, I don't even know if you can make that joke, because he's literally holding his head.
Ow.
But nonetheless, I'm going to say, Alex, that I summoned the headless knight in attack mode.
He can still be headless. It's like the headless horseman. He holds his head.
He does, in fact, hold... Well, he holds a pumpkin.
Yeah, the pumpkin's his head.
Well, the pumpkin's his head now.
Yeah.
We assume he had a head at one point.
Same diff.
All right, so round 2 with the headless knight. Oh, are you looking up the boss's name?
Yeah.
That would actually be awesome. There we go. So round 2, I'm already not off to a good start because, again, that damn lance. And I already failed, Alex, because you want to actually save that cash out for his next phase where his head literally becomes a fireball and just kind of haunts the room. Like right now. So his head will light on fire and it'll actually start bouncing around the room.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's just like, kill the boss, kill him quickly, do it now. But no, I died.
His name is Dullahan.
Oh, he's a Dullahan! Oh, so, Headless Horseman wasn't actually all that wrong then, because a Dullahan, you watched Durarara?
No.
Okay, so they actually do go into this, but it's a Scottish or an Irish mythology of Dullahans being basically guides to the underworld, or guides for restless dead to find the underworld.
Really?
Yes. So he's an actual Dullahan.
Celtic mythology.
Celtic. There you go. Ow! Stop stabbing me! I told you, stop stabbing me! Any contact with that damn lance and it just kills you.
Maybe you have to take a hit or, like, hit him once and then back up or something.
Nope, you can do this flawlessly, actually.
Lol.
I'm just not doing it. Okay, so this is where you just cash it in. And I actually had him dead, but he killed me.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And this was actually around the time where I'm like, please let Zero be alive. Please let Zero be alive. Please let Zero be alive. Oh, good. Zero's alive. Because remember, that was a thing back in video games back in the day.
Yeah.
If you hit Zero, it could actually be game over. Or you could luck out and Zero's actually just your last life.
Yeah.
You know, like Mega Man. Because Mega Man did that.
Yeah.
And this is me actually trying to refamiliarize myself with the frickin' backflip.
Backflip.
Because I wasn't actually doing it right. I kept on treating it like it was a sub-weapon, and it's not. So here we go. It's Adulahan. It's Adulahan. Round 4. No! You will not stab me. Ow! Why do you stab me? Ow! Why does this Dulahan hate me so much? Ow! I haven't even done that much damage to it. Will I survive, Alex?
I don't know.
Cash out! So just keep on killing him. Ow!
Or run into him.
It's that damn lance, man. It's like, it increases his hitbox. And that's the final attack. The Dulahan is dead.
Whew, that was close.
Backflip out of here. And that is level 4 for Richter. But this is Castlevania and this is Drak and frickin' Shadow. So you think we're done? Absolutely not. It's stage 4 alternate, the final divergence.
The final divergence.
By the way, enemies, frogs. Confirmed, frogs are evil.
Oh, I thought they want you to kiss him to find Prince Charming.
Oh, they want you to kiss them to death. All right, and that was on me.
What, you hated her that badly, Drak?
What was that?
You hated her that badly?
I guess so. I didn't think I was going to do that, but then it happened by accident.
Because you wouldn't kiss the frog.
Yes, in fact, I wouldn't. Now, fun fact, Alex, you're going to like this too. This is yet another level where a maiden is hidden.
Awesome.
So, we're going to have 2 that are going to be saved by our little lovely lady, Maria.
Yeah, go Maria.
Yes. Poor Maria, though. She is hated by the Castlevania continuity.
I feel like she looks like Rapunzel.
Kind of. Yeah, the sad reality is, like, we didn't hate Maria initially, but Castlevania fans then got exposed to Castlevania Judgment. For those who don't know what that is, it's a Castlevania fighting game. A bad one. And what did they decide to do with Maria Renard? Make her that stereotypical anime girl who is jealous of every friend around her for having bigger boobs. I'd like to point out to Japan, she's 10! Might be older than that, I'm not sure. She is a little girl in this game.
Yeah, in this game.
In this game. Well, but then you have to go with adult Maria. Because that's literally what happened. So we have this game, and then Symphony of the Night is literally the follow-up, and she's an adult by then.
Wow.
She's an adult by then. That's how long in time things have gone on. Okay, so people might wonder, okay, how do you unlock the maiden? You guys might have noticed I hit that frog statue. There are 2 frog statues in this area. If you hit them both, then you unlock them and the way to the maiden.
She's 12. 12 in 1792, 17 in 1797, 18 in 1798.
And 1797 is, I think, Symphony of the Night? It's either that or 1798. So yeah, by that point, she's an adult. Oh, and here actually comes another sprite. Actually, no, never mind. The level works differently than compared to Dracula X Chronicles. This would actually be like one of the introductions of the monk. Yes, there's a new enemy in this game called the monk.
The monk.
And it's more the D&D standard of monk. In other words, everybody was a kung fu fighting.
And you, acrobat.
I'm a monk. I do monkey things. Indeed you do. No, we don't want the stinking dragon. We want the cute and cuddly kitty. The cute and cuddly kitty will save us. Now, fun fact, when I was actually recording this, we had kind of a rushed day with the girls. And so I actually got a game over. So you guys will see the transition in a second. But here is the next maiden, Iris.
Iris.
Oh. What's this? Come to save me? Uh-huh. Oh my, you are injured. Yeah, but I'm just fine. Uh-oh, gotta run. See you. Wait, my father is a doctor. That should do it. Wow! Thank you so much, miss! Oh no, it is I who should be thanking you. Thank you. It's very dangerous here. Be careful.
By the way, Alex, it is I who should be thanking you. Thank you. Jiminy Christmas. So this is actually something I haven't shown off yet, but if you free a maiden and then you come back into the rooms that they were in, they actually become kind of like power-up hobbles. So keep that in mind if you're playing this game. And this is actually where we transition because, again, I game overed due to circumstances of baby beyond my control. And so I had to do this level all over again, which meant unlocking the maiden all over again. And damn it, I didn't want the Koopa shell. I want the turtle, but not for this reason. So it's time for us to go to the boss, which is another fun moment. We get to go Whitewater Rapids jumping. Here we go. Whee! And yes, the skeletons can actually get onto yours, and you don't want them to. Because as you might imagine, Maria can't swim.
Yeah.
She very much can't swim. So here we go. And I don't believe that there's a translation error with Iris.
Doesn't look like it.
No. Tara was the one that got it because of Sarah.
Yeah.
Now, here's actually a fun fact with the boss that we're about to face. So it is the succubus, roughly. Oh, by the way, so let's do this one. Thy destination awaits. This is actually a reference to Castlevania 2, Alex. That's the ferryman from Castlevania 2.
Oh, nice.
And if you get back on his boat, I'll give you something good.
What
He
would
heals
give?
you.
Aww.
And I'll give you something better. He gives you the key. The
looks
key
like-
power-up is actually used to unlock the boss here.
He looks like he's from the underworld or something like that.
Because that's what it's supposed to be. He's the ferryman of the River Styx. Yeah, the ferryman's actually returned a couple of times in Castlevania games from this point. And all of which he's either very deceptive against you or he'll actually help you out. But like I was saying, so the next boss that we're going to be facing is the succubus. And there's a little bit of an interesting deal with her. You can technically go down this path with Richter. And if you do, she starts off as a normal maiden, but if she touches you, she drains your hearts.
Whoa.
And from what I've been told, I've never been able to confirm it, if Richter gets touched, he technically has to do the boss fight with a net for it. I've never confirmed it, but there you go. So, as you can see, there's a little maiden right here. If she gets to you, she drains your hearts. Because that's the succubus. The skull above us is actually a repeat of the Castlevania 2 version of Carmella.
Yes.
In other words, the thing that kept Luigi from going back into his body. Rest his soul. So here is... Oh, and we don't have to worry about being touched when she's in this mode. But if she was in the maiden mode, she could drain your hearts. So if you guys want to reach out in the comments section and confirm if, like, yes, you actually have to do the Annette boss fight with Richter that way, I would love to know. Because that would actually be really awesome. But that actually marks all the maidens up until Annette. So yay, we got that done. And that's going to go ahead and do it for this week. So we'll be back next time.